In early 2019, Evalparticipativa was born, a community of practice and learning for participatory evaluation in Latin America and the Caribbean. Launched by PETAS and FOSELAC, the main goal of Evalparticipativa is to strengthen the inclusive involvement of civil society in evaluation processes. For this purpose, it has developed a space for interactions, both virtual and face-to-face, for individuals interested in the field of participatory evaluation so they can reflect on and improve their practice, support each other's initiatives, and jointly develop methodologies and tools that contribute to the professionalization of this kind of evaluation. Evalparticipativa both reflects a growing interest in and development of participatory evaluation experiences in the region, and is an opportunity to make connections, share our knowledge, and keep learning. Various like-minded organizations have joined us in this endeavor, and an ever-increasing number of people are following our publications, participating in our forums, discussing these topics on our social networks, and deepening their knowledge through the training sessions that we run. Interest in and concern about public policy evaluation has grown significantly in the first 2 decades of the 21st century. This is reflected in a wealth of new theoretical and methodological writings in the field of evaluation, and also in the increase of evaluation practice and national evaluation policies in countries in every continent. These trends were reflected internationally when the United Nations declared 2015 to be the International Year of Evaluation. This showed that evaluation was considered an important instrument to improve the public policies of countries, international development organizations, non-governmental organizations, academic institutions, and voluntary organizations for professional evaluation, which include evaluation practice communities, networks, and associations. It was also in 2015 that the UN adopted the 2030 Agenda, an action plan that establishes 17 Sustainable Development Goals focused on promoting social development, the economy, the environment, peace, and access to justice. These goals, which are people-centered and advocate that no one should be left behind, include monitoring and evaluation mechanisms to enable systematic monitoring and review, with civil society playing a central role. In this context, more importance is being given to approaches that open up evaluation spaces to a wide range of actors, and principally to those directly involved in the interventions being evaluated. It is increasingly common to see concepts of participation, accompaniment, and stakeholder perspective mentioned in evaluation experiences, recognizing their importance when assessing or attributing effects and results to a specific intervention. Meanwhile, a lot still needs to be done to ensure that evaluation responds in a participatory manner to the demands of the current global development scene. And so, in late 2019, in Ecuador, a broad group of evaluators came together for the first Latin American gathering of participatory evaluation experiences. One of the outputs of this meeting is the Sowing and Harvesting Handbook, in which the different chapters reflect on the thinking, views, and collective learning generated in the region regarding this kind of evaluation. The meaning and purpose of participatory evaluation in the region is addressed in the Chapter 1 of the Handbook. Chapter 2, The What and the Who of Participatory Evaluation, focuses on the connections this kind of evaluation shares with other initiatives, both from other regions and from Latin America itself. It also introduces 7 key principles of participatory evaluation, which shape its potential in promoting rights, inclusion, and equity. Chapter 3, The Process of a Participatory Evaluation, explores both the general aspects of the evaluation process and its more distinctive characteristics. We divide the process into 3 phases and 9 stages, which are analyzed in depth and illustrated with practical examples, striving to ensure that participatory evaluation is conducted according to high standards of quality and methodological rigor. Chapter 4, How to Facilitate a Participatory Evaluation, introduces and analyzes the role of the evaluator in this kind of evaluation. We pause to review the role of the guide throughout the different stages and phases of the process, the importance of their contribution through the development of specific capacities, and the need to monitor the level of progress and demonstrate results. Finally, Chapter 5 introduces tools for participatory evaluation, describing them and discussing their advantages and limitations. It also presents a way of classifying the tools by modality and also by the purpose they seek to achieve. We also propose 7 criteria to keep in mind when selecting and using these instruments. The manual can be read in sequence, chapter by chapter, and also separately according to the particular aims and interests of the reader. Each chapter follows on from and is connected to the others, yet they are also complete in themselves and can be read independently from the rest. Come and find out more. Join our Evalparticipativa community and read Sowing and Harvesting, the handbook, which we will continue to explore in our next few videos.